Celebrity hairstylist Jonathan Wright opened a beauty supply store in Houston, and it got shut down literally the day of the grand opening. The turnout was amazing, of course, because he was promoting that he was giving away free bundles. People camped out and the line was around the corner. And of course, when you say free anything, people were scrambling and fighting over the hair. I'm assuming that this large crowd that he brought to this North Houston shopping center is what caused the fire marshal to come out there. They came, locked the doors, posted the notice on the door, basically saying that the building was not up to code and they have to go through some more procedures to get their permits and some inspection. Jonathan and his staff left this handwritten note that said, "We are temporarily closed. Stay tuned for reopening soon at Hair Gallery North Houston. Reopening date will be announced on Instagram." The city shut us down, y'all. Shout out to him though, because when I saw the clips of what's inside the beauty supply store, it's amazing. He even have ready to wear wigs in there. And y'all know he know how to slay some hair.
All right, I let that video play out just a little bit there. And as you heard from the lady, and by the way, this video is from Black Conservative Perspective. I couldn't find video of this by itself, so I just decided I'm going to go ahead and pirate some of his video to go ahead and make mine. So make sure you guys go give him a follow, as well as if you want to look at this video without my commentary, go ahead and I'll leave that in the description of this video. But my point of this, I'm going to look at this from a different perspective, because one of the lies, if you will, that we have been told, as Black folks have been told for a lot of our lives, especially in recent memory, is that Black folks had these thriving communities, but if it were not for the white man, these thriving communities would still be around. Now, and the one that they always like to bring up the most is Tulsa, you know, quote unquote, Black Wall Street. So back to what I was saying. I had to step away for a moment because the miss had just called me to look at my daughter's birthday cake. Happy birthday to my daughter. She turns 19 tomorrow on August 4th. But one of the lies that we have been told is that if not for the white man, a lot of these thriving Black cities that we allegedly had created would still be thriving to this day. And let me just go ahead and pull up this article right here from Atlantic Black Star. Now, these are all kind of interesting because all these cities right here that they list are pretty much white cities. New York City, East St. Louis. Those were a couple of the cities that they have right there. Let's go back. I was already looking at this earlier. Previous page, Washington, D.C. riots, Knoxville, Tennessee race riots. So Chicago race riots. And then there's the Rosewood Massacre, which they made a movie out of. Rosewood probably would be the most majority Black city out there besides the Tulsa, besides the Tulsa Black Wall Street, as they like to call it, Atlanta race riots. But what all this shows is that when the races mix, there's bound to be some kind of trouble and everything like that. However, let's just go and give them the benefit of the doubt that those are all black cities, and it was the white man that destroyed all those cities and everything like that and stopped the progress of the Black man. Well, now it's 2025 and we have a young brother right here. It looks like he's kind of zesty and sassy, but that's neither here nor there. That's not the point of this video. This brother right here looks like he's creating his own business, his own thriving business, where he's selling Black women wigs so they can have really long hair. And don't even get me started on that. You know, I don't know why Black women want to wear long hair. That makes them look more like white women, but I digress on that point. The very same people that run around bitching, moaning about white people and about me wanting to be accepted by white people really strive to look like those white folks. But again, I digress on that point there. The point of this is this young brother right here is creating his own business, and it got shut down because the crowds cannot control themselves. They could not control themselves. They created a city ordinance issue whereby the fire chaplain had to come in, or not chaplain, but the fire chief and the police had to come down, get everybody out and shut down the business. And then they got in trouble with the city, whereby the business is now going to stay closed down for another 2 months. So that's 2 months of business that is not going to be in the area. Anybody that got hired by this place to work there, well, you're shit out of luck because, hey, you're not going to be getting income for at least two months while everything gets put back in order. And I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any type of back pay on that or anything. But this is a black-owned business that is catering towards the blacks, and the blacks did this to their own business. Where we're in the, let's go back and look at this video here at the beginning. Tell me the number of white people that you see in this video. It's a pretty good wide shot right there. I think we can go up to a little bit more. Like I said, this is Greg Foreman's video, Black Conservative Perspective. Make sure you go give him a follow. I'm not going to play any of the sound. I'm just going to borrow the footage here. Look at that long line of people. Tell me where any of the white people are that's impacting this business. Look at how they act right here when they get free stuff. They all run up on this thing. Now, I will go ahead and put some of the blame on the store owner and Jonathan Wright, because this is not the way you go about doing stuff like this. Just going out, hey, I'm just going to go throw this out and everything like that and cause a ruckus. I mean, look at this. Where are the white people in all these crowds? And then, so they had to get the city all involved there. And it just did not work out the way it was supposed to. It got closed down. So right now, black folks have all the opportunities in the world to go and create their own shit. But it's not white people that's messing up the black folks. It's other black people. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to another video. I'm going to switch over to Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels also had this up and running on his page. We're going to go back and just rewind this back. This is the sassy Jonathan Wright running around, showing off his weave, showing off his hair and all that. I mean, look at all the different colors and all. You know, don't pay attention to the look of Anton Daniels, because we both thinking the same thing on this one. We both thinking the same thing on this one. But now, here we go, right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, what's the point of all this right here? What's the point of all that going on right there? This is fascinating. Absolutely fascinating, the way these people are acting. And before you guys try to go in there and say, "Oh, Chris, you just picking on the black man and all that. You're being an Uncle Ruckus." Well, I'm kind of in my Uncle Ruckus phase right now. I really am in my Uncle Ruckus phase, because I'm really tired of seeing shit like this. Don't get me wrong. I want black people to be successful. I don't want to, but I don't want to be acting like this. I will call out that kind of behavior. I will call this behavior out. And I think most prudent black people should be calling out this behavior. I mean, look at this. You should be calling this kind of behavior out. You should be expecting more of your people. If you're going to be pro-black, you should be holding blacks to account. You should be holding black people to account. You shouldn't be sitting there just making excuses for all the kinds of behaviors that black people be engaging in. Let me pull up some other stuff right here. I could just type in black robberies on video, and you can pull up any number of videos where you just see nothing but black people just robbing. Just robbing. I mean, what's this? Still on iPhones in the middle of the day. Here's another one. Ambushed on the streets. You see some black dudes jumping out of a ride. Got a whole bunch of white people right here. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody got shot. I mean, don't do this. Don't do that. So this idea that if we just sit there and just let black people be to their own devices, and don't allow them to be involved with the white man, they'll be successful. They'll have their own businesses. They won't engage in any kind of trouble or anything like that. But it's not the white man that you got to worry about. It's people that look like you. Anybody that's going to be in the comments that's going to be trying to sit here and rip me a new one and everything. It's going to be people that look like you, people that look like me, like using your guys' vernacular. This business was put out of business for 2 months because black folks couldn't act right. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. All that stuff really does help me out. This is Chris Bo signing off. I will catch you guys in the next video.